Hello again, it's Game Time presented by Kia from our NBA TV World Headquarters in Atlanta. Matt, Kevin, Wes right there in the aftermath of a Rockets 24-point win over the Portland Trail Blazers. They now have the longest win streak in the NBA at 8 in a row. Let's show you how it happened tonight in Houston, where the Rockets were ready to launch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With an astronaut. Yeah.
He's really going for the whole Rocket theme.
I see that.
Yeah.
He's into it.
There had to be a reason he wore that to the game.
Was the game in Huntsville, Rocket City?
No, I don't believe it was.
There's a three. There's a rocket. He threw it for a rocket and went in. He got fouled on a three-pointer. It happens all the time.
23 at halftime, James Harden. Float over Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How do you have two guys fall down and not be on the best scorer in the league? He's playing the guitar on the way down.
Harden comes back with a little step back. There's just nothing you can do about that. Really, your goal should be just not to foul, which you see your little failed.
Yeah, but then you give up the three.
But he hit the three anyway.
Yeah, no, you're right. Kicked out the leg.
Second quarter, Russell Westbrook in triple-double range.
Well, he's going to get his rebounds. I know that. It's a matter of assists. He's, one-man break. I mean, he just absolutely pushed it down their throat. But you know what? Look at this, Matt. No one in Portland is getting back with any kind of cohesiveness at all. Oof, bad transition.
It takes two to create a triple-double.
Yes.
But this is the pace we talk about.
Yep. This is what's got them top 4 in the league in pace right now.
That's right. Huge jump from bottom of the league to the top this year.
The ball always dictates pace. If you push it up fast, everybody will run to catch up.
Houston and Memphis probably make the two biggest leaps this season in terms of pace ranking from bottom to top so far. The difference is Houston's winning all these games. Anybody could play fast, right? I mean, if that was your only goal, you could lead the league in pace every year.
That's right.
But if you lead the league in pace or you're top 5 and you're winning 8 in a row, that's better.
Much better, yeah.
That's really my analysis. That's why I'm on this side of the desk.
Okay, that's what I tell you what, I'm going to make the note. Hold on, I won't be able to speak for a while as I write that down.
Eighth straight win for the Rockets. Russ gets his 141st career triple-double. Just 1 of 5 tonight from three-point range.
Yeah, teams are playing a little bit different, though. They're putting smaller guys on Brook. They're pushing up on them. They're not putting the big guys on. They get sucked in the paint and give Brook those wide-open threes. They're playing them a little bit differently. You know, it's always a cat and mouse. You had the best record in Eastern Conference last year. Everybody looks at you and they say, what works? Well, what worked in the playoffs is when Nick Nurse started switching everything and doing it after being down 2-0. And they kind of eliminated a lot of the Antetokounmpo. He's getting his, but they're playing Brook Lopez differently, so he'll get going. They're starting to play better. The Bucks. They started out this season a little bit ratty. I was just watching them like, they didn't have that whatever. But Antetokounmpo is such a force that if you get any pace in the game at all, where he can kind of come down, where everybody's not set, you have no chance.
No chance.
His finishing ability is ridiculous.
And the last few games, I'll get the numbers. The last few games, he shot the ball better from three-point range, which is the missing piece everyone has been talking about. 2 of 6 tonight. He's been hovering around 30%. If he can get that up to 33, 34%, that is a dangerous, dangerous weapon. Let's get you to Dallas. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go. A couple of teams that have been big stories here in the early part of the season. Spurs have lost 5 in a row. And the Dallas Mavericks, one of the big surprises as a playoff contender at this point. It's November, I know. Don't look at me that way, Kevin. Don't look at me that way.
I'm just saying, you got to smell out those timeouts. We can't go to a place and watch them call timeout.
I have no control over that.
Yes, you do. You have more control than you think.
I can't stop them from doing that. I can't make them do it. Luka Doncic, a rebound away from another triple-double. For Luka, it would be his 6th of the season already. He is 6th in the league in scoring, 10th in rebounding, 2nd in assists, and he's doing it on a nightly basis.
Oh, he does it everywhere. And he gets the foul line. I think he's 3rd in the NBA in free throw attempts on top of it. Clearly an MVP candidate at this point in the season. I know it's early, but he is playing at that level. And this Dallas team offensively is one of the best in the NBA. They play in transition, they shoot threes, they do it all. Luka's
in better shape right now. He spent more time in the gym lifting as opposed to eating donuts, and he doesn't.
Wait, are you suggesting? Do you have inside knowledge? He was eating a lot of donuts.
A lot of donuts. He had a donut-looking.
Specifically donuts.
Donuts. Yes, he had a donut-looking body too. Let me tell you. But no, he's actually in better shape. He's beating people off the dribble. Like last year, he'd beat you off the dribble as a pump, fake, and go. Now he's kind of going left and right. He's a little more shifty. He's definitely quicker, a little bit stronger, and he's got one of those he's got a great IQ. So what he does, like a lot of great players, Chris Mullin, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, they get you on their hip and they never let you get back in front of them. So if he can get you up with a little bit of crossover, he just body rides you, and he's so strong. And he finishes. For a 20-year-old, I just can't remember the last time we had a 20-year-old come in, LeBron probably, that had kind of a feel. Like when you watch LeBron, you went like, oh my goodness, he sees everything. And he just fires darts to everybody all over the floor.
You saw it from game one.
Yes, and which is amazing because the NBA is so much faster than high school, where LeBron came from, and so much faster actually than Europe. But Luka did play in the highest division over in Europe, which is really a high level. But his ability to adjust to the speed and find people, so he's just unique. The Porzingis is the guy that's got to get going. I've watched a lot of Porzingis right now. He has not found any rhythm. He hasn't played. He didn't play last year, so let's give him some time. It takes more time than you think when you take a year off. But he hasn't found his rhythm yet. Boy, when he gets going and finds his rhythm, they could be trouble.
Way too early question here, but has Doncic's play already this season maybe accelerated the long-term plan in Dallas a little bit? Like it feels like they need a third member of the big three, if you will. Porzingis has been uneven, but they
don't have a second. Right now, they don't have a second. They have a second on paper.
Right.
They don't have
uneven
a second on the floor. Yeah.
He's had some moments for sure, but not consistently yet. But Doncic has been so good, and the record is maybe a little better than you would have expected at this point.
Yeah, but Kevin's right, because it's that second year removed from injury that the player typically makes a jump on ACL. At least that's what we would normally expect.
Lead was once 18, down to 10 for the Mavericks on their home floor. Let's get a taste of that with Mark Falwell and Derek Harper.
In the opening 4+ minutes of the fourth.
Taking advantage of his minutes tonight.
Now DeRozan back in the game. Underneath the basket, he goes down into the corner to DeMar Carroll. Aldridge with an offensive rebound. Forbes hits a three. The dreaded offensive rebound and kick out three.
When he lets it fly, it always looks like it's going into me. He's a real nice shooter.
DeLon Wright striding inside, and he is fouled.
If you think about the lineup that's out there, the Mavs really like the idea of two playmakers, as you see DeLon cut all the way to the bucket there. But him and Brunson are both playmakers. Hardaway Jr. is a scorer, and those guys are out there usually together when Luka's on the bench. Luka's such a big part of this offense.
Taylor 5 for 8. And 11 points in just, 13 minutes. He's played very efficient with Luka and KP on the bench.
Murray out, Derek White in. DeLon Wright, 2 free throws. Had a 15-point game against Toronto. 4 points, 5 boards, and an assist for Wright tonight. Finney Smith down in a defensive stance against DeMar DeRozan. Gave it up to Forbes, who just hit a three. Now Forbes with an off-balance drive. Brunson got a hand on the ball. Now takes it away and is fouled coming up the floor.
Well, he just came up from behind, took Forbes' rock, and heads the other way with it, baby.
Good defense initially. Forbes with a blink. Brunson making his presence felt in this contest.
Brunson to the corner to Finney Smith. Brunson for three. Aldridge grabbing a rebound, which is his 9th of the game. DeRozan against Wright. In the paint with a layup and a foul.
That's what he does. Works you. Draws fouls.
DeRozan okay? DeRozan seems to be okay.
Scoring up a storm.
What's that?
I said DeRozan scoring up a storm.
Scoring up a storm, yeah. But Spurs are in a bad way. Silver and black, off to their worst start under Greg Popovich. It's hard. It's hard to watch. It's hard to understand.
Yeah, no, the Spurs will be patient, but, there's no doubt the pressure is on because you have DeMar DeRozan with a player option next year, so he can be an unrestricted free agent. He's still extension eligible, but because of the way the rules work, he can only extend at the same number of $27 million or go up, whereas October 21st or below, he could have extended for a lesser number, call it just $25 million for 3 years.
Right.
And those conversations were widely reported, so he didn't do that, which, now the team's struggling. You just wonder what that'll look like when you move into the deadline.
Lots to think about there in San Antonio, and they trail it in Dallas right now, 102-93. We'll keep an eye on that and everything else happening around the league on this Monday evening. When we come back, more on Houston's 8th straight win. Quiet 36-point night for James Harden.